Hello, everyone. Welcome to IBIE in Las Vegas 2025. Today, I'm here with Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
And we are looking at sodium reduction solutions here at the Kudos booth. Tell me a little bit more about what you do, Matt.
Nice to be here. Thank you for your time, Lynn. My name's Matt. I'm the Director of Commercial Success at Kudos Blends. My role is really about helping to drive solutions using baking powders within the industry. So I work with our marketing team, our bakery team, and our sales team, really coordinating them, getting them to collaborate effectively to drive opportunities and drive solutions in the industry.
So, sodium reduction is a huge thing right now. What is your team doing to meet that challenge?
So I think the first thing to make note of is that sodium reduction is a challenge in the sweet bakery sector, mainly because it goes under the radar so much. When you think of a cake, you don't think of something that's salty. You don't think of something that's going to increase your sodium intake. And
Yep. But to those who don't know about that, right? What part of the cake has sodium?
So really, there's two main sources. You've got salt that you add for flavor and a little bit of shelf life, but also the baking powder itself. So baking powders typically contain sodium bicarbonate then a sodium phosphate of some description. And so it's really about understanding, how we can, reduce sodium with the baking powder, still get all the same functionality, still get a really great product, but a healthier product for our customers as well.
So is this really what your Coda solution is about?
Yeah, so we developed Coda about 15 years ago, really with the idea of creating a replacement for baking soda that gives all the same functionality, but without the health drawbacks. And Coda is specifically designed for bakery, and I think that's what it really sets it apart from other grades on the market. We designed it with the key characteristics of it being very fine particle size, so you get good distribution in the product, you get a really clean flavor, and we've had that verified independently.
Yeah,
well.
I mean, the flavor is a huge deal.
This is it, and it's one of the first sort of real stumbling blocks or challenges that we faced when we first got into the market. Everyone thinks of potassium salts as being bitter or metallic, but I think a lot of that is a little bit of a misconception. A lot of it comes from people's perception of potassium chloride or potassium bicarbonate that is too coarse to dissolve properly in the product. That, as I say, one of the key things is getting a really fine particle size that reacts fully, distributes well in the product, and gives you that clean flavor and complete reaction.
So if somebody wants to try the product, can they try it when they come here?
Yes. So we have these lovely little cookies that we've had baked by an independent baker out here in Vegas.
Nice.
So yeah, if anyone wants to come out and try them, hopefully not taste the potassium bicarbonate in the cookie, and just show that you can get all those health benefits, from reducing sodium and still a great tasting product at the end.
Right. So do bakers need to do anything different on their end? Or what advancements have been made to make potassium bicarbonate more functional and easier to use?
So, as I said, we designed this for the baking industry, and it's about giving them something that is easy to use. You take out the sodium bicarbonate, you add the Coda potassium bicarbonate.
One-to-one?
Yeah, one-to-one, or sometimes you need a little bit extra depending on what the application is. But you don't need to change the recipe. You don't need to change the process. It's very easy to implement.
So, what else can bakers look forward to from Kudos here at IBIE?
So, apart from the Coda potassium bicarbonate, two really big focuses for us at the moment are cocoa reduction and salt replacement.
Wow.
As you can see.
There you go.
So salt replacement.
Is this what it is?
This is for our cocoa reduction, actually.
Yeah.
So we'll start with cocoa. Cocoa has become an incredibly expensive ingredient. I think maybe 3 or 4 years ago, you were around $2.60 for a kilo. Now you're looking at closer to $9 or $10.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And bakeries are struggling.
Yeah.
So what we've done is, rather than look for something that replaces cocoa. We want to enhance the cocoa that's already in there to allow a reduction.
That's
So
interesting.
we've developed a product called Zeus C120, and that's designed to replace a normal baking powder and allow bakers to reduce their cocoa by up to 40%. And you don't need to add any extra ingredients. You can just replace that cocoa with the flour that's already in the recipe,
Yep.
and you get that massive saving. So you're talking, upwards of 8% in total recipe cost saving just by changing baking powder there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to try these new technologies, where do they come to?
So we are at booth in the North Hall,
North Hall.
7253.
Okay.
Grab yourself a little cupcake, 30% reduced cocoa,
Wonderful.
and see it for yourself.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Matt.
Brilliant. Thank you, Lynn.
Bye.